All right, today we are going to do a complete review and demonstration with this product that you can get off of Amazon. This is a little DIY, do-it-yourself, easy home test kit for mold and different types of bacteria. And so let's go ahead and show you everything that comes in this bag. And then I'm actually gonna do a test here in my house just to show you guys kind of the process of how it works. So obviously it comes with a big instructions guide. This is very essential to go over before you obviously do any of the testing. There are a bunch of cleaning wipes, there are some swabs, and I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the whole process, so don't worry about it right now. There are these little magnetic clips. That's just the wrapper. And then you got these testing tubes. This is what the testing tubes look like. There are 4 of them. Here are the other 2. And then at the very bottom, there's just more wipes and another metal clip. So basically, I was looking through the instruction manual just to kind of understand how this works, the process. But what you want to do is you can essentially use one of these testing tubes, both sides of this, and you can swab anywhere in your house. It might be underneath your cabinets, underneath your refrigerator, or like an air vent. You can check like the HVAC. It also says like your washer and dryer, bathroom sinks, or just your floor. There's all kinds of different places that you can test and check. Because of that, you can either use this with the magnetic clip. And so essentially you just want to grab the clip and pull it out, and then you'll put it onto like the vent and it will stay there for 60 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a vent above my bedroom, just on the ceiling of over my bed, and we'll show you how to do that. It's super simple. Or if you don't want to keep it there magnetized on the vent, you can swab something with this, and then you will just put the test tube back in here in this little clear cylinder, and then you wait up to 72 hours, and that will show you whether it is growing mold and bacteria or not. And there is a little kind of picture guide in this that tells you like how much mold is too much mold, how much is like a healthy amount of what is naturally in a house. So let's go ahead and do the whole process. Like I said, I'm gonna do the air vent above my bedroom, just on the ceiling up here. So what you wanna do for that is grab this metal clamp, and it does have a magnet right here. And then obviously you have to pinch it to open it. And then you want to pinch this, pull it out of the tube, and there is a little bit of condensation in these tubes. It's kind of hard to see here in the video, but there it is. And that's normal, so don't worry about that. And you want the darker side, if you're doing your vent, to be on the vent. So here's what this is gonna look like. Now let's go ahead and put this on the vent. All right, so here is the vent just on my ceiling, and then we got the test little thing here, and we're just gonna go ahead and put it right there. It is now magnetized right there. And we're gonna leave it there for 60 minutes, and then we'll come back, and then we're gonna grab this and put it back in that tube and leave that there for a couple of days, and then we'll see how it looks after that. I did forget to mention that it does also come with these stickers. You can put the vent, for example, the sample location, I'd put my ceiling vent, and then you can put the date and the time so that you know exactly when you took the sample. And then you'll just put the sticker onto the vial so that you can kind of stay organized and know exactly when you can open it back up to check to see what the mold or the bacteria looks like. All right, it has officially been 1 hour, 64 minutes of putting this just over my vent. So now we just need to put it back in this little tube. And then from here, all we do is just wait 72 hours or 3 days, and then we will give you guys the full results. All right, so it has been 72 hours. It's actually been not 3 days, but 4 days. And you can see that after a few days, there has been some bacteria that has developed. So because that is in the vial here ready to go, let's go ahead and just come back to the instruction sheet and just see what that means for us. So right here on this page, it does say moderate to high bacterial presence, and ours, I mean, you can see it looks like this first one kind of between these two. So there's not a lot of bacteria in our HVAC system. That's good to hear. And I think this is a really cool little DIY project at your house if you guys just want to check and see how your air quality is, or just the quality of like I said, any other different part of your house. This is a nice little product that you can get off of Amazon to check for mold and bacteria and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully this review helps you guys understand the process and how it works. This was just one of the many ways you can do it. But if this interests you, I definitely would recommend this.